Hello and welcome to Explain 11. I'm Andy, and today we're going to take a look at Bell 429 version 1.2. So link is in this description. So we're going to try to start it up. This is the first time we're running it, so just a disclaimer. I don't know if it's changed anything or if it works the same. So anyway, I started out with turning on the battery here, and then I made sure these are up to past the detent, which they are. Now we're gonna go and turn all the lights on. Let's see, position lights, strobe lights, position lights, passenger lights, cabin lights too. So I have some lights inside here. We can turn off our little aviation flashlight. So now we can start it up. So we'll go start and run. Got to check the brake rotor brake is off, so that's good. Oh, good start, and that's generator on. That's good. We'll go to number 1, run, and then we'll start up. It says rotor brake, but the rotor brake is off. So we can turn that generator on. So we can turn our transponder on. Do 77000. Because that's the VFR code in Sweden. Good. Still have some annunciations going. We do have to check one thing. We have to go in here. Or is it? No, here, sorry. No, where is it? Flight. Oh, sorry, there it is, sorry. Silly me. We go in joystick and we have to change the axis. We'll go to our Logitech Extreme 3D and we'll reverse the throttle axis. Okay, so we can spool this up. So it's done by, seems to be by holding there. The same on this one. Go to 100. Nice. 100. Stable there. We'll go switch here. See, it goes to 104. Which it does. And then we'll switch it back to auto. Autopilot. Is set, TCAS on, will turn on pitot heats. Doesn't want to do that, maybe that's because we're on the ground. This should switch to attitude, but maybe trim first. Yeah, okay, trim on too, so, sorry, forgot about that. We can turn this on, since we have it. There is a mod so you can update it inside here too, but I haven't done that. turn our landing lights on.
HTOS test okay.
No, it's not. Oh, it's on. So good. See if we can get this rolling, flying. Give it a little bit of rudder. Good. Airborne. Everything looks good. It's in the green. We can just head on out here to the west of the airport. Flies nicely. See if we can try the attitude setting, if that works. Yay, beautiful. Same setting as before. I have a switch set to my to button on the joystick, so I switched attitude on and off there. Which means basically it holds the current attitude. Sweet. I'm not an expert at the autopilot function on this airplane. Why did it go to 1200? Sorry. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're gonna head down to where I live. At around 1,000 feet. Nice morning here. So I'm a little unsure exactly what has changed. What's new on this model. It says a few things in the description, but I can't remember them. I'm sorry about that. But if you go by, follow the link, you'll see what's new there. It is such a beautiful helicopter, this. It's so amazing. See if so bobbing our lines nicely here. We could, if we wanted to, we could set it up at altitude, like so. We'll hold the current altitude, see altitude there. If we wanted to, we could also set out the heading, but I'm not sure about that. If we want to do FMS. I think this is this as an FMS. We can set this up too. Let's see, direct. Sorry. Oh, this doesn't work, of course. Since I have this one, it doesn't work. Go back, cancel. So I live about, we'll say here, and then a little bit off there, but I have a thing. I should go there. Fly towards my little pretend house I have over here. Where I actually have made a small place where we could land a helicopter. So we can go land there. Check it out. Yes. Still have it in altitude hold mode, so just stay at speed, current speed now. We'll switch that off actually. So now it's not just attitude hold. A little buggy with the, I don't know, joystick or what it is. It's not totally in agreement with me about everything. So over here I have a thing I made in, I think, web. So it's a small house with a landing spot. So we're gonna arrive there soon. I'm not keeping an eye on my altitude there. Too far up. I think I have to fly maximum 1200 feet here. Being above 1200, I need to contact the control zone, the ATC, but oh, it's just for fun. See if we can find our little house up here. It's the thing there, if you can see that. Small thing there. That's where our house is. We're gonna slow down and descend and land there. It's a little bit tricky because there's a lot of not flowers, trees around. I should be able to make it.
Caution. Terrain. Terrain.
No, I'm gonna land here. That's why.
Caution. Terrain. Terrain. Caution. Terrain. Terrain.
Do you admire real helicopter pilots fly at night?
Caution. Terrain. Terrain.
This is not easy.
Caution. Terrain. Terrain.
So the wind socket's there. I see lights there in the house. So we're gonna move here slowly. And there's a couple of trees up here, so you need to really stay clear of those. And there's a fence too, if you see that.
$50.
So here you go. See my little house here I built with a sloped helicopter pad in front of it. See if we can go in here and make a nice touchdown, preferably. So good. Slow down this. Ooh, good. Channel down there. So, can't see much of it though, but still, it's a landing spot. So here's the trees. You can see the trees there. They're pretty cool. Okay, so what seems to be new? I'm gonna go to the page and check this out because I could just as well read it, right? So I'm gonna go read it. So version 1.2, updated for XP11.11. New liver fixes, new livers, and paint engine manual. So it doesn't really say much about the improvements, but there should be some improvements. Seems to work. See, it's very nice. I mean, Not sure if there's a difference here with the switches you need to set before they need to set up in the bell 4.2. And here I'm going to show you plugin. Here joysticks enable hardware throttle, that sort of stuff. Hardware throttle is I'm unsure, but seems to be working pretty nicely actually. So is it 100%? So we can go take off again. So we can go back to Arlanda, Stockholm, Arlanda. So some slightly up nose attitude. And there's some trees out here too, so we need to stay clear of those, and we're clear of those.
Warning, terrain, terrain.
This is nice. This is really beautiful.
Warning, terrain, terrain.
Nearest airport.
Warning, terrain, terrain.
No. We'll direct Arlanda. So if I had this, also you can download version where this helicopter where you can have this GTN installed. This is an add-on, payware add-on. If you want that, so that you can have that if you want that, and then you will have that set up here, so, and that's kind of cool. That works too. I think it sort of lowers my frame rates too much. Which
Warning, terrain, terrain.
Why not terrain now?
Warning, terrain, terrain.
This is about the fastest you can
terrain,
go.
Terrain,
Maximum be 155 or so.
Warning,
oh.
Terrain,
Maybe I
terrain.
should be careful. Stupid.
Warning,
You should
terrain,
keep an eye on
terrain.
everything. Maybe listen to the warnings. Hey. I didn't want to keep their weird. This town over here is called Sigtuna, which is a beautiful, really beautiful. If you ever go to Sweden, you visit Sigtuna. It's like a really old town there. Beautiful. People are a bit up-nosed there, but it's a beautiful town. And then over here is Märsta, which is they're actually the same town. They're all both part of the same municipality, Sigtuna. But this is like this is a posh place to live. In between is okay, and then you have these areas which are not as posh. It's basically a suburb of Stockholm with its problems. So not a very cool place to be, stay. We used to live here in Märsta, me and my fiance, in a house, not a house, an apartment, and but now we live over there. And the place it said my house isn't really my house. My house is a little bit off from there, towards the Mälaren, which is the sea there. But it's pretty. I mean, I like the place where I live. 500.
500.
A little more light here, we can see it. Yeah, nice. Delivery is just as nice. I don't know if it did anything to deliveries, but it's a beautiful helicopter. The X-plane is so cool, with all the traffic and cars and everything. Should be a roundabout somewhere. Oh, here. Here's a roundabout. So me and my fiance, we lived about here, up here, in an apartment house, in a apartment building. It's around about here, or actually crashed my car once. But I didn't break it. It was just the registration plate got messed up. But if you, it was just an anecdote. So we're gonna go and land at the place where the police helicopters actually land in Sweden. I made that also for explain, so I could have a place where they land, which will be over here. So in real life, we would sort of go over a VFR reporting point, and we would go tell ATC that you're there, and they would clear you into their area. So this is the freeway, we call it, up towards, this is E4. And it goes up along the coast of Sweden. The closest by from here, Stockholm is down there, and then Uppsala, which is up there. So everything is pretty close. So I'm a little unsure what the changes are to 1.2 compared to the earlier versions of this beautiful Bell 429. It seems to be some small stuff with for instance, the throttle here, and that sort of stuff. Otherwise, it seems to work pretty much like the other one. It's probably a lot of internal changes which I don't understand or can't tell.
500.
With internal logic and that sort of stuff.
400.
So police helicopters are up here along the edge of runway 26 there. So we're gonna go and slow down a little bit. Go land. And then we're gonna
200.
stop this episode. So this is not like the real thing, but it's a pretty close interpretation. I don't think the trees are like this big. I think the smaller bushes there. But I can't design stuff, buildings and stuff. I can only use buildings already in the game, so
100.
that's why it looks like it does. We'll go down here where the strobes are.
50.
We'll go down here. Sorry, changed my mind. Sorry for being quiet, but I'm focusing, so good. It's off, and we'll lower the RPM for a bit. So let's see if the sound changed. Yeah, so if you open the door you get louder sounds, but maybe that was before too. I'm unsure about that. Okay, so we'll doesn't need a cooldown period as far as I know, but so we can shut these off. Generators off. And then we just have to see used until under 40, I think. Rotor brake. So yeah, good. That's kind of cool. Turn the rotor brake on. And then we'll reduce till it stops. Good, so that's it. We turn the lights off. and then the power. Good, so everything is parked. So now we're parked here. A little dark, I know, but still. Thank you for looking at this. I can't really explain all the differences because I don't know what the differences are, but it's a cool helicopter. It's a very cool helicopter. So thank you for watching, and links are in the description. I'm Andy. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment or share. Have a great day, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.